In this exercise tutorial, I'm going to be taking you through how to do a shoulder press on one of these exercise balls, or otherwise known as Swiss balls. So firstly, there's a couple of do and don'ts with this exercise. Firstly, we need to safely get the weights up onto the knees. Then we need to safely get into the shoulder press. So let's go through those two things first. Now the temptation is just to pick up the weights like so with a bent back. We need to pick up the weights with a nice straight back. So rather than starting on the exercise ball, you pick up the weights first with a straight back, and then you're going to put the weights on your knees. You'll be sat in the middle of your exercise ball when you do this exercise. Now, I'm going to pick up my weights with a nice straight back, and then from here I've got the weights on my knees. I've got my feet hip width apart, facing forwards, and the first thing I want you to do is bring the dumbbells from the position they're in contact with the top of your shoulders. So that was bringing the weights up. I've still got a neutral position, my palms are facing each other. And now from this position, what I'm going to do, bracing my core, I'm going to bring my elbows out, like so. And now I'm going to do my repetitions. So when I come up, you don't have to touch and clang the weights together at the top. You're going to come down, try and have that 90-degree bend at the elbow when you come down. You could be slightly below the shoulder, or you can stay in line, dependent on your shoulder mobility. And once you've done your desired amount of repetitions, what I want you to do is bring the elbows in and then bring the weights down. And then of course you can stand up and you can pop the weights on the floor. So let's go through that again. Now firstly, we come into this position. I bring the elbows up and I've got the dumbbells here in a position where they're on my shoulders. From this position, I bring the elbows out. Nice 90-degree angle at the elbows as I come up into my repetition, always bracing my core. Come down, and then once you've done your desired amount of repetitions, so let's say this one's my last repetition, come down, in with the elbows, and back down with the dumbbells. Of course, once you're done, standing up, and with a nice straight back, bringing those dumbbells in contact with the floor. That's how you do a shoulder press on an exercise ball, and you would repeat that for your desired amount of sets and reps.